All right, there's a big concern in two Eaton Fire burn zones. Mosquitoes are breeding in swimming pools with stagnant water, which could pose a public health risk as the weather warms up.
Anais Medina Diaz is from the San Gabriel Valley Vector Control District. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk about, there's ongoing concern now for nearly 1,500 swimming pools. One swimming pool could grow up to 3 million mosquitoes in 1 month without treatment. That number is mind-boggling. How is Vector Control working to really get this issue under control?
Yeah, so mosquito season is upon us, and our district has been out in the field very early on. As soon as the fire was put out, we did an assessment of all potential sources in the area, and we identified a very large number, somewhere upward 4,000. But now we've brought that number down to about 1,745, and those are pools that are inside the Eaton burn area. Our technicians went out in mid-March and started putting applications into the pools surrounding the border of the burn area, because these are homes are inhabited. And that specific pesticide that we provided in there controls mosquito larvae, and it has a residual effect of 90 days. So we'll have to go back out there and do some more treatments to ensure that we're controlling the mosquito population.
Yeah, we understand most of the pools are in the Altadena area, and this is a public health concern because mosquitoes can spread West Nile virus and dengue fever. So how can people keep themselves safe knowing there's so many more mosquitoes in the area?
Yes, unfortunately, we do have mosquitoes. I often hear we don't have mosquitoes. We do. We have to worry about West Nile virus. It is endemic to our area, so we see it every year. And folks should always be proactive about protecting their own health, which is wearing repellent, one that has an active ingredient like DEET, picaridin, IR3535, or oil of lemon eucalyptus. There's so many products out in the market right now. Make sure it has an active ingredient that works. And the other thing, of course, is to get rid of standing water in your own homes. Right, we're looking at this Eaton area where there's a lot of stagnant water, but really we should be looking in our own yards, because that's where we get bit up the most. Just in the past couple of years, we've seen an increase in Aedes mosquito, which can transmit dengue. And last year we had 11 dengue cases in our jurisdiction, but 19 county. So this is a growing concern. Before 2023, we didn't see local transmission of dengue. So it's something that we all should be concerned about and taking proactive steps to protect our own health.
It's really important points. I like you, have heard so many people say, oh, there's not mosquitoes in Los Angeles. But we have, I think, due to climate change, there's been a little bit more humidity and things, too, kind of entering the environment. It looks like you have enough funding to treat pools through August. What do you do after that?
Yeah, so our preferred approach here is to be proactive. So what we want to do is put treatments in the pools that won't allow for mosquitoes to go into full flying mosquitoes. So that's where we have an issue of funding. We are getting a lot of help from county and state and just connecting us and trying to find potential funding sources or resources. And so in the time, if we can't get those funds, we go into a surveillance manner where we're looking at our surveillance data. We're looking at what mosquito populations are looking like, if we have disease activity, and then we'll be able to act appropriately to the public health concern at hand. So that may include doing larger treatments like adulticide treatments, which just focuses on adult mosquitoes, or we do more door-to-door in the areas that have population. So it really depends on what comes our way, but I know that our district is ready. We faced quite a few challenges the past couple of years, including dengue. So if there's anyone up to the challenge, it's our district. And then we can always count on our residents to make sure that they're being proactive about protecting themselves against mosquitoes.
Absolutely, and I'm sure they're reassured hearing that you all are being proactive. Anais, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Thank you.